So what's up, Knicks Nation? Oh boy, Knicks lose another tough game on the road to a 500 and above team. Something that has consistently been a struggle for this team. And for some reason, the Knicks always have to play down to get up. Like, why can't we start off the game strong? Then we're tied going into the fourth quarter on the glass. He finally makes the decision to play a bigger lineup. What took so long? Why do we keep trying to play 3-point guard lineups, getting cooked in the cross matches consistently? Then he's at it again. Wacky lineups. Guy comes in 2 minutes and he's out. A blown opportunity to give Knick Nation a reason to be proud, a reason to smile. The Knicks did what a lot of people thought they would. They dropped the ball, but not in the basket. We're going to talk about that and more on this episode of the Post-Game Call-Up Show. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. And you know the vibe. Tell a friend, we're live. I know this is a super late night show. Man, hopefully the Knicks Nation show up. The one positive we could say, they fought to the end. I'm going to give a big time salute to everybody on the way into this show. Definitely hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, consider joining the channel, man. I mean, I got so much notes here that I was really upset with what I was seeing from these Knicks. And something about the road and against 500 and above teams. Right now, I didn't get a chance to update the 82 Nights Club yet, but we are 1-10. 1-10 every time we play against a above 500 team on the road. Every single time. So, man, I don't really know. I don't really know why we can't get over the hump. I mean, consistently, we lost to Detroit. We lost to San Antonio. You know, it's just Minnesota. I mean, anytime it's time for us to go up against these juggernauts, we lay an egg. We were 6-2 coming into this game against conference opponents, non-conference opponents on the West. We dropped that. I knew that the Suns were a really good defensive team, so I thought it would be some trouble in paradise. But man, I thought we had a shot to win, and unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done, man. I mean, the points in the paint wasn't the issue tonight, but we still couldn't capitalize. We still lost the paint battle to a team that is not prolific in the paint. So definitely we'll be taking calls tonight, 646-995-8389. And of course, call-up show rules are in effect. 3-minute calls. We do have the $5 callback option if you would like to get back on the line. And you could do that via Linktree/The Objective Fan. Everything that we do on this channel is Linktree/The Objective Fan. All right? So we do have a first caller. Curious to see what this brother has to say. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, brother?
It's Ron from Baltimore.
Ron from Baltimore, man. Talk to us, man. Tonight was a tough night. Knicks dropped the ball and they fell at a chance for an epic comeback. What say you?
Yeah, I'm getting a little upset. Obviously, I hate losing like anybody, but a couple things that are on my mind. I think we're too. I don't think Miguel Bridges is being aggressive enough for me. Early on in the year, he was doing everything. He was leaking out in transition. He was getting downhill. Right now, he's just being used as like in the corners. Um, and when he does get downhill, to me he's not playing with aggressive enough mentality, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, no free throws. I thought Brunson played a poor game just like down the stretch. I mean, obviously he had turnovers and he
Mm-hmm.
too much ISO ball, and they're all standing watching him, the other four players. We didn't have enough off ball movement in our offense, but whenever we did pass, I feel like Cat, Bridges, and OG I just don't think they're being aggressive enough and moving enough against that when the Suns are a physical defense. They're a good defense, but when you got to make a defense like that move, and I feel like we're too stagnant on offense right now. Um,
Yeah.
One other thing that's bothering me too is, and this is something that I've kind of let go of all year, but I want your opinion on it. Is I don't like. I feel like we're a bad screening team.
Okay.
I feel like obviously we got issues defensively. I'm just talking about offense right now. I don't think Mitchell Robinson sets good screens at all. And I think there are times. I think there are times when Mitchell Robinson doesn't get there to screen where he actually misses that he needs to screen.
Yeah.
Screens too late. Sometimes he screens late and it's like just too late. And sometimes he just doesn't effectively set a screen. And it's just like,
Facts.
and so it's three issues with Mitch. Sometimes he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
actually run the play. It
Right.
happened. It happened tonight when they had two screens with Miles McBride and he didn't set it. And
Exactly.
basically, Miles McBride couldn't go downhill off of I think it was Grayson Allen, and we got
Mm-hmm.
stuck on the play. And Brunson got the ball, but he got the ball with like 5 seconds in the shot clock. But like if Mitch sets a screen there, that play totally changes.
Right.
Um, and there are times where Mitch sets it later, doesn't even effectively.
Exactly.
When you set a screen, you got to get like the purpose of a screen is to get space for the guy handling the ball to
Yes.
come off of it. Like, so if you don't set the screen correctly or effectively, you're not going to create space for a physical defense like that.
Bingo.
So
Bingo.
I don't feel like that's being talked enough about with this team because whenever we've played the physical defenses, I mean, Cat screens sometimes okay, but I don't even think Cat is a great
Mm-hmm.
screener. Like my hope is, I mean, are you seeing the same things with that?
Yeah, well, I got into a debate this morning because I got a morning show that we do, the Orange and Blue Breakfast, right? So
Hmm.
on there, somebody in the chat commented and they said that, well, no, Mitch sets good screens and he rolls because I everything you just said, I said this morning. The brother, he sets screens and he doesn't even roll. He stands there. He's not a threat on the screen. And then the only reason why he got the two lobs with with Brunson tonight is
Hmm.
because the weak side defender did not come over to help. He didn't
Yeah.
dive hard
No.
like how Williams sets the screen and dives hard. He just happened to be in a position where he was wide open because the weak side help didn't come,
I mean,
and he got
yeah.
lucky.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, I mean, there's a number of problems right now, and obviously we're not. Hard and Shamit are smart enough, heady players where they set good screens, they know how to play. I
Right.
don't think. I think Brunson's awareness with passing has been bad against some of these physical defense. I think there are times where Cat is not moving and he's waiting for Brunson to do something. Cat needs
Yeah.
to be more. He needs to come back to the ball. He needs to demand the ball a little more. He needs to have more awareness for all of them. But I don't think Mikel is playing aggressive enough. I don't think Cat. I think they're just standing and watching. There's not enough
Hundred
off-ball
percent.
movement and cutting. And when they do screen, so they're playing up on Jalen. You need when they're pressing up on Jalen like that, you got to set a good screen. I don't care who
I
it is.
agree.
I don't care if it's a guard. I don't care if it's a big man. If you want to do guard-to-guard screens, that's fine. But whoever sets that screen, you got to actually set a hard, really good screen. If it's not effective, that messes up the whole play.
Man, yo, Ron, thank you. I appreciate you
That's all I
saying this.
got. I'm upset because
No, but Ron, I said some of what you said this morning, and I was met with a lot of pushback.
But no, you're right. We're both right on this because look, if
Right.
we're not going to be a great defensive team, and that's another problem where we're not.
Mhm.
I mean, we gave up 112, so I'm not going to go. I mean, but
Mhm.
I thought they competed in the fourth, but they let them get cooked early. But like, at
Yep.
least we were supposed to be an elite offensive team. We have to have this figured out against the physical defense. If we're not going to win a championship if we don't become an elite offensive team. And part of becoming an elite offensive team is giving up the ball, awareness, guys being physical, and the screening. If you cannot be an
Facts.
elite offensive team if you don't know how to screen and do it well. That's all I got. I love
Man,
you, Karan.
thank
I'm
you.
just upset.
Man, I know. I'm upset too. I'm glad you said that so they can hear it from somebody else, not just me, man. But I appreciate you, Ron.
All right,
I
man.
look forward to talking to you again, all right?
Have a good weekend, man. Peace.
All right, salute. Yo, didn't I say what he just said earlier today about Mitchell Robinson? I said the exact same thing about Mitchell Robinson. By the way, go check out the Orange and Blue A Breakfast Show. You gotta check it out. And man, I look forward to seeing you got your comments on that show. Hello, caller. State
This
your
is
name and let the
Yuri?
people know where you're calling from.
This is Yuri. All I'm going to say is this. Yo, Karan, I think it's time we have a trade talk.
Oh, now you on the wait? Hold on, Yuri. Now you're on the trade bandwagon.
I wasn't
What
going to
happened?
say anything.
What got you here?
I'm sorry, bro. Mitch ain't it. He got to go. He got to go. Mitch got to go.
Man.
Mitch got to
So
go.
you didn't like the lob, the two lobs he got from Brunson
It's
tonight?
not about the lobs. Call for
Okay.
the ball. Say something. Lob. You're going for rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sick of it.
Right.
For God's sakes, cat calls for a lob.
Yeah.
And to all my people who wanted to trade Hart, how y'all feel now, you stupid Knicks fans? Watch what I say. Gonna calm down.
No, I mean, look, tonight is one of those nights. We're gonna be on one tonight, so you know. And you're not you speaking in general. You didn't call no one out, so go ahead.
I ain't calling no one out. How do y'all feel now? Because come on, when we were on our way from the Monday Night Raw show, I had a conversation with my brother. It was after the Detroit blowout loss when I wasn't on a call-up show. You know what my brother told me? Yo, Yuri, I called this the minute Josh Hart went down. I was like, what do you mean you called it? Hart is so important to this team that you would think that he is the modern day Dennis Rodman. I'm like, what do you mean by that, kid? He was like, Hart does so much for this team. He covers up the offensive mistakes that this team lacks. He rebounds, he hustles. Every team gets courageous when Hart's on the floor. Don't you notice that? I was like, I thought about it, and it's like, yo, he's speaking facts. I always loved Hart. Even with the whole shooting issue, I always loved him in a starting lineup.
Yeah.
I'm looking back at all these footages. I'm like, man, if Hart was here, he would have gotten that rebound. Man, if Hart was here, he would have been on that perimeter defensively. That's all I was saying to myself. And I know, hey, listen, I'm not trying to say Hart's got his flaws. Hart's got his flaws. Let's not, mystify him. But all I keep saying to myself is, it would have been nice if Hart was in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think Josh Hart. That's what I was trying to tell you in the Discord server. I was like, yo, man, we got
They got smoked tonight.
No, but I told you that you said who should start. Should Deuce stay in the starting lineup? And there's no knock to Deuce. I thought Deuce played well tonight, except for the couple of turnovers he had. But Josh Hart is the starter on this team. Like, there's no debate as to who starts on this team. I think we're past that point now.
I think we're past that point where you have to keep him in the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah. I do want to ask you a question though, Yuri. Because I didn't ask Ron this. Because Ron was cooking. I had to let him, because he was speaking everything I said on the breakfast show this morning.
Ron
He
took what I
said,
wanted to say to you tonight out of breath. So
yeah,
Ron,
yeah, he cooked tonight. But I want to ask you a question. Why do the Knicks consistently trail at the start of games? What say? I have a theory, but I want to hear why you think.
to me, it's simple. To me, it's simple. You know, I'm not gonna make no excuses. I'm not gonna make excuses. You don't got Hart in the lineup. End of story. The chemistry's out of whack without Hart in the lineup. And it doesn't help that Mike Brown's rotations questionable. Yes, very questionable. Especially with the 3-guard lineups. I think Mike Brown's rotation's out of whack right now.
Oh my
due to
God.
Hart being out. That's just my theory. I also want to expand on this too, is because like we all know 9 to 10 man. We talked about it, right? If you're gonna play 9 to 10 guys, I have no problem with that. But at the same time, though, we trying to win a chip. I've been trying to tell people this.
Right.
I was all for playing the kids, but now it's like, come on, we're in January. Cut the bull crap.
Man, so and this is the last question I got for you. Is Kolek, is he going to be out of the rotation when we get healthy, when everybody comes back?
When we get healthy, yeah, he's out of here. When we actually get healthy,
okay.
I'm going to tell you why he's out of here. Mike Brown's that kind of coach that he'll play veterans just like Tibbs. He'll give rookies a shot. I'm not going to say he hasn't been giving rookies a shot.
Right.
But we know damn well that when Josh and Shamit come back, 9-man rotation from here on out. And I think that's what this team is missing. You got to win games, Karan. We're in January, for God's sakes.
You got to win games. Right now, you're looking like a shadow of where you were last year. You're behind. So, yeah, we got to turn it around.
We got to turn it around. Listen, we all know this Knicks team does not play good basketball in January. They play it like in February, March, or April. But this is not the time to screw around with that.
Right. 100%, man.
Time. Listen, I'll leave my final thought with this.
Yeah.
We need a trade. We need a trade. I was trying to be the optimistic Knicks fan. I was trying to be optimistic.
The
G-guard lineups, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's either consolidate the guard lineup. Hell, I don't care. Trade Kolek for somebody. Give him up to give him somebody who'll give him playing time. I love Kolek. Love the white boy. But at this point now, the 3-guard lineup is our biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was all for the 3-guard lineup. Now it's like, okay, now it's screwing with us big time.
See, I keep pointing it out to y'all in the Discord. I'm like, man, look at the cross match. How many times they run that 3-2 zone? That, by the way, that 3-2 zone was so weak. That was one of the weakest zone defense I ever seen. You seen Dylan Brooks getting post-ups.
I appreciate Mike Brown for trying it.
But you don't got to run a 3-2 if you just put size out there.
I think that's what I think. I think, honestly, I think you need a trade. And I think Leon Rose is going to make a trade.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. If these losses keep getting worse and worse, a trade's going to happen. You mark my words. Because you can't be going into February above 500 with 4 games left. You got a 7-game road trip. You got to win some of these games.
Facts. I appreciate you, Yuri, man. Thank you, man.
Listen, I'm going to cook even more if you don't mind.
Well, you know, we got the rule. I let y'all cook a little longer, but the 3-minute rule's in effect. You got something quick?
Yeah, I got something quick. All I'm going to say is this. The Knicks are playing soft right now. And they should have won that game in the fourth quarter. Mikal Bridges, bro, you gotta dash towards the ball. That pissed me off. I love him, and I can't defend him when he does crap like that.
Man,
gotta be smart. Gotta play with sense of urgency, and they're not playing it. And it's pissing me off.
Ah, man, that was my man Yuri. Still Knicks. Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Channel member and by the way, I'm not sure if the memberships took hold. I did make a change to the memberships. So I'm not sure if it's in effect yet, but you guys will see it. You know, I changed the name. It's finally Hardcore Knicks fans, man. But salute to everybody in the building. Salute to my man Still Knicks fans in the building. I see you. And salute to all of the Maxine, all the mods in the building. And salute to all the channel members that's in the building. Call up 646-995-8389. First off, I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. Something that I just noticed. I didn't even realize it while I was watching the game because I was just so into what was going on the floor that I saved my little stat stuff for like towards the end of quarters. But if you look at this rotation, I was about to say Coach Tibbs. Mike Brown played an 8-man rotation. Kevin McCullough played 1 minute. Diawara had a stretch where he played 1 minute and a half. And then another 2-minute stretch. He played an 8-man rotation. Clarkson, 21 minutes. Mitchell Robinson, 24 minutes. Tyler Kolek, 10 minutes. Then Deuce damn near played 40. Brunts played 37. And OG played 38 minutes. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Interesting. The lineups are too wacky for me. I thought that he overplayed the double big lineup as well in that fourth quarter because what happened was even though Mitch was doing a great job and both teams did not perform well on the offensive end in the fourth quarter, we had 21 points and the Suns had 18 points. No offense in the fourth quarter. So I felt like you made yourself easier to guard when you kept Mitch on the floor for so late in the fourth quarter because literally all you have to do is just make sure you try to box him out. Don't give him no open lanes, which they did a bad job. By the way, what Ron was talking about earlier with Mitch, spot on. The only reason why he got the 2 lives is because the Suns did a bad job in bringing that weak side help over. They bring the weak side help over, Mitch doesn't get the dunk. I'm not sure if you caught it. I take it, and maybe the Knicks should have ran more of that. I don't know. But you see they're trying to implement Towns and Brunson a little bit more, but it's still not. First off, it's not really effective either. They really didn't get no real buckets off the 2-man action like that. And then Towns, I get it. You know, he likes to pass the ball, but you're not Jokic, man. Towns needs to put an effort into attacking and getting buckets. I don't need Towns out there trying to be a facilitator. I listen. I get it. Everybody wants to be like Jokic, but you know, I need my man Towns more. You got to take more than 11 shots, dog. Like, you need to be putting up 20 shots. Like, seriously. All jokes aside, this man needs to take more than 11 shots, bro. And then at times, Mark Williams, well, especially in the first half, Mark Williams was getting the best of him. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Towns needs to really show how great he is. And he's just too like this team. What the brother was talking about Mikal Bridges being passive, right? This team is just too selfless, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, man. They too selfless. Like, you gotta be aggressive and go for yours. Like, if OG Anunoby, if you're the third option, you should not be taking no more than 15 shots. Like, seriously. I know he scored 15. I know he did better in the second half. I think in the first half, I'm trying to see if I wrote down how many points OG had in the first half. Maybe like, I think like maybe 6 points. 4 or 6 points he had. No, he had 6 points in the third quarter. And then he scored an additional 9. Do got a caller. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hey, Karan, what's going on, man? This is Jose.
Hey, man. How's it going, Jose?
What's happening, brother?
Man, crazy night tonight, man.
Man, I don't understand how this Knicks team was supposed to be experienced having 18 turnovers and in the fourth quarter breaking down like that as well. during like crunch time, JB had about like two costly turnovers at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
OG Anunoby, I didn't like the fact that when he got to the free throw line for them 3 shots, he's smirking after missing 2.
Right.
Like that to me, that doesn't show like you want to win. It looks like they not having like serious like mentality to like, yo, like let's win these games.
Mm-hmm.
Um
I agree.
Other than that, like they also like murdered them on the rebound on the glass,
Mm-hmm.
and they had all these like offensive rebounds, and like they didn't really get nothing out of it.
Right. I agree. And they waited too late to start playing bigger lineups because it was tied. I think it was tied 30-30 going into the fourth. And then of course we out rebounded them 20-7. So
Yeah.
but it didn't yield to nothing because we couldn't hit a basket, and he left Mitch out there for too long. He should have went to a guard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you had Jordan Clarkson was kind of cooking there, and he
There you
always
go,
like
yep.
shuts him off. He shuts him off. He kills his burn. Like he's another guard, but at least a little bit taller than like
Mhm.
Kolek.
Mm-hmm.
He can create his own shot as well.
Yep.
Like he
Yep.
does have some decent handles,
Yep.
and I don't know. I'm not like panicking. I'm not jumping off of cliffs and shit like that.
No.
But at the same time, this Knicks team, our Knicks team, is a better team than this Phoenix Suns team. Not taking nothing away from like their hustle and their defense, but
Yeah.
we were supposed to win this game.
Yeah, not facts.
So
The only
it's
thing they do
frustrating.
better than us, the only thing they do better than us, I'm gonna keep it real because I did a preview on this on my morning show, is perimeter defense. That's it.
Yeah, that's another
Literally,
thing.
that's it.
Like,
Mhm.
like, can this team play man for a little bit and stay
you
with
can't
your
play-
man?
But you can't play man when you're so small. And you got 3 Kolek with Deuce and Brunt. Like they too small, bro. Then you got to run zone, and then Dylan
Like,
Brooks looking like
yeah.
Kobe out there cooking you in the
Yeah.
mid range.
What about playing man with your 3, like your 2 guards and a small forward and your power forward and your
Right.
center stay zoned down there in the paint?
There you go. I think it would be better, but you got to tell Mike Brown that because for some reason he likes to play 6'3", 6'2" guys all together, and you think you're gonna win like that. Yeah, against some matchups you might have success, but when they start getting them cross matches and they brought that kid Fleming in, and then they start having these guys that they like, you don't know who the hell they are, but they 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", and you got Clarkson and Kolek matched up with these guys, and you wonder why you're getting beat in the cross matches. It's because you don't got the size, bro.
Yeah, and you gotta give credit to that shot that Booker made over Robinson. You know what I mean?
Oh,
The
yeah.
game was tied.
Yeah,
I mean,
big
that
time.
was a tough shot. I mean, like he made that. Like, you know, maybe we go into overtime, or maybe we win the game with the last possession. But it's just frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, we need
Yeah.
to play better. Like, we need to play like we do wear Timbs and a hard hat. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
they playing mad soft and like, to me, I don't like to see that energy where they don't like bring that energy throughout the whole entire game. Like, first quarter was weak, second quarter was good, third quarter was weak, and then fourth quarter we try to come back again. We try to like turn that switch like we can do it like all
Right.
the time, and we can't. We got to be consistent.
So
And I just
why do you think
coaching.
that is?
I think coaching is too soft too. I think, bro.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think
Now you
coaching
go
is
into a
too
deeper
soft, too.
point.
I think
Okay.
I think not only coaching is too soft too. I think Cat needs to be more of a 7-foot man in that locker room and start talking, because he a veteran, and he needs to start telling the coaches that, you know, I need some plays or something.
Man, I hear you, brother, man. Listen, I appreciate your call, man. I got your name and your number locked in, so when you call, I know who you are, man. I appreciate you, brother.
No doubt, bro. Yo, dope channel. Nothing but love. And to the whole chat crew, you know what I mean? We got this. New York's gonna be all right at the end, hopefully. And I can't wait to play Detroit.
Facts.
By playoff time, we better be locked in and ready.
Oh yeah, we better be. I'm still gonna root for the boys in orange and blue. You know that, right?
Absolutely, all day, every day.
All
And
day.
I agree with Yuri, and I agree with you and the other man and shit with the screening and the trade's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Facts.
Let's go
Facts.
Knicks.
Let's go Knicks, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Happy New Year's. No doubt.
Happy New Year's. Salute.
Peace.
All right. Before I get into the next call, I'm gonna play a commercial.
Real question. Do you actually know basketball or do you just watch it? Because most fans watch games and talk, but they're not breaking anything down. No tracking, no documentation, no real analysis, just reactions and baseless opinions. 82 Nights changes that though. Over 200 pages to analyze what you're watching, track rotations, break down patterns, highlight players, take actual notes. That's how you go from someone who watches to someone who knows. That's how your basketball IQ levels up. Link in chat, hardcover or soft, stop guessing, start documenting today.
Definitely go get your 82 Night. The official basketball intelligence system right there in the Linktree / The Objective Fan. Definitely, get yours. If you guys are wondering why I'm on point, man, I'm literally documenting the Knicks. I got all the stats. I got all the facts. I keep track of everything, man. Definitely. And also, hit that Linktree again. You could send a donation via the Linktree, and I will definitely take time to respond to any of your message on the screen. And let's get it going, man. I know it was a tough night. And I'm definitely disappointed. I thought that we could get this game. People laughing at me on TikTok. But it is what it is, It's not the end of the world. I do like the fact that they did fight back. Even though, like I said, I don't like consolation prizes and you trying to make me feel good after a loss. We got cooked. Okay? And 23. This is the 23rd time this year that we trail going into the second quarter. That's a problem. We get into this next call. Keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. Call up and voice your opinion. Let's see if this brother answers the line. Nah, we keep it pushing. Hello, caller.
Hey, sorry I missed you. Just leave a message, please.
Oh, okay. That sounded like it was really him. He said, "I'm sorry I missed you. Please leave a message." Call back, brother. Call back. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Because sometimes I'm just in the middle of cooking. But I do want to talk about that zone, right? So that zone was weak as hell. One thing I like about the Suns, they took advantage of what we were giving them. In the first half, they had 26 paint points to our 20 paint points, right? And then to finish the game, they only had 38 paint points. So they only scored 12 points in the second half. You want to know why? Because one, we had the double big lineup in the fourth quarter. So that definitely thwarted their opportunities to get possessions in the paint. And the Knicks, believe it or not, we're top 5 in protecting the paint. So that's part of the reason why they stopped going to the basket. But the reason what it was, we had these small lineups. So they found themselves getting Dylan Brooks in cross matches with Kolick, with Brunson, and they were taking advantage of the smaller defenders in that mid post. He and Booker every time. And then once we put the size on the floor, they made an adjustment. They said, okay, well, all we got to do, because we doing good on the glass up until the third quarter, just force some turnovers. Knicks had 18 turnovers this game. anytime the Knicks get over 13 and a half turnovers in the game, I'm going to tell you what our record is. So we're 10-8. We become a 500 team when we turn over the ball. And now it's 10-9 because I didn't update it. So 10-9 when we turn over the ball. The Phoenix Suns, they're number 1, right, in forcing turnovers. No, they're number 2 in forcing turnovers and number 1 in steals. So what you saw tonight from them is not an aberration. This is what they do every night. They average about 10 steals a game. They didn't get 10 steals tonight. They got 4, but they forced 18 turnovers. And how much points did they get off of those turnovers? 22. And you see, it's the little things in basketball, bro. I knew it was going to be a shootout. Salute to everybody who, if you listen to my shorts. I told y'all, both of these teams going to light it up. Pretty much identical from 3. I told you that. What I didn't foresee was that we were going to turn over the ball. I knew it was a problem, but we're top 5 in turnovers, man. We only turn over the ball 13.7 times. I didn't foresee us being a +5, but I knew that if we were a +5, we'd be cooked. 100%. And the biggest, like I say, you know, I keep track of over 100 stats, man, okay? I keep track of a lot of stats, y'all. So I could stat you to death, but I don't do that. I do stats with context, right? So the thing about it is when we talk about the points in the paint, which is something that it's a very, I think the points in the paint matter more than the 3-point defense, if you ask me. But anytime we don't dominate the points in the paint matchup and the team outscores us, we are 12-11. 12-11. 500 team. So when you're a 500 team, it's no guarantees. And then you enter into the fourth quarter trailing. We're now 3-13 anytime we enter the fourth quarter trailing. And then I discovered on MSG, salute to MSG, the best broadcast on NBA networks, the Suns are 18-1 when they have a lead after the third quarter. So I knew we wasn't going to win. You know, I knew we wasn't going to win. You guys see basketball, I see numbers. And not just 1 or 2. I keep track of a lot. This is what I do. And, you know, Knicks in 10 show next week, y'all. And it's not really a good look right now. Not really a good look right now. 646-995-8389. Uh-oh, I was waiting for this guy's call. Hello, caller. Let the people know your name. Where you calling from?
JJP NYC from Flatbush by way of ATL, bro.
You know what? I'm going to put the disclaimer up now just in case. Just in case, brother. What's going on? Talk to me. Hopefully you're having a good night besides this game, of course.
Nah, man, you know I don't fly off the handle, man. What was that, bro? Like, listen, like you said, you have the numbers.
Yes.
Well, I just have the experience of watching this team. I just get a feeling. I just follow the patterns. And after the third quarter, I said, well, first off, after that first quarter, you know, when we get off to them slow first quarters, I'm like, okay, here we go again. But these my boys.
Right.
So I stay calm. Then I watch the second quarter, and then the third quarter. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. Here we go. It doesn't matter if we get close, as you said before, as I've said before. It takes a lot to fight back in these games, and when your defense is terrible and you can't get a stop, but you're scoring, the offense isn't the problem. Offense isn't the problem. That's gonna waver, the offense. but it's still good. It's the defense. What is going on? Come on. You need to tell me that Josh Hart is stopping us from beating the Phoenix Suns?
You know I ain't buying that.
No, I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
I hear what Yuri's saying. He's right. There are rebounds that he would have gotten that would have kept us in the game. There were
Right.
stops that he probably would have gotten, or transition layups that he would have gotten that would have kept us closer. Probably helped us win by 1 point. But dog, I mean, it's next man up. This is basketball. This is the NBA. This is the league.
Tell him, JJ.
This is the league. I don't have like all the fancy numbers and the understanding, or I understand the game, but I'm not gonna tell you, hey, in the fourth quarter, in the third quarter, in the second quarter, if such and such set a pick here and this, that, and the other, and if
Right,
the
right.
horns, or if there's Spanish pick and roll and the horns and this, that, and the other, I'm not gonna get down to all that, man.
Right.
I see what I see.
Right. The
I'm
eye
seeing what I'm
test.
saying. Yeah, the eye test says everything. So come on, man. It's just like, that's why once the third quarter was over, I said, all right, man. Alexa, play Alien Earth, bro.
Right. Yeah, you said that you was done.
I'm done because I already know what's gonna happen. It's a pattern. And that pattern sometimes leads to a win, but more often than not, it leads to a loss.
Yeah. How you feel about the 8-man rotation that no one's talking about?
So it was down to 8 today?
Yeah. I put it back on the screen. I'm gonna give you the breakdown.
Okay. Break it down to me. Break it down to me like I'm 5.
So off the bench, Mitchell Robinson played 28 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Clarkson played 21 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Kolick played 10.
Mm-hmm.
McCullough played 1 minute.
Well,
Diawara played 4. You want to count that?
Diawara came in, was that second quarter? He played like 1 minute.
Right.
Remember, I told you, I put it in the chat. I said, watch Diawara 60 seconds. It was damn near 60 seconds.
I don't understand what he thinks he's going to get from that. McCullough was a -9. I don't even know how that's even possible in 1 minute.
Oh, boy.
And Diawara was a -4 in 4 minutes. So every time listen, guys, I'm going to do a deep dive, unfiltered thought on the 12-man rotate, on the wacky rotations. We're going to go through it all, and we're going to really see what the hell Mike Brown, why I say it's wacky.
Bro, I know I only got 5 minutes, right? But Diawara, when he comes into the game, he's looking like how Obi Toppin used to when Tibbs will pull him after he makes one mistake. The boy's out there looking so nervous,
right,
that he just knows, okay, in 30 seconds if I do this, and then 60 seconds if I do this, and
right.
if I do them both wrong, I'm out of here. And that's exactly what happens. He's looking like Obi Toppin out there.
You see him looking over, right? Yeah.
So yeah, man, he just needs to stick. I want to see McCullough play in the fourth quarter.
Of course.
If we're up by 15 or 10 points or whatever it may be. He's a good player. Diawara, same thing. But you got to make a choice of what these guys are going to do. Like, if you see that they're tall out there, you bring a Diawara in. If you need some hustle, and you think the team is lacking hustle, which they are, you bring in a McCullough.
Right.
But not like this.
Not like this. You got to give them opportunity.
Right.
To do something, I know he been going with Yabusele, and Yabusele was hurt, but come on, man. This is what Coach Tibbs would do. It's kind of a little bit like Tibbs. I know y'all don't want to hear that.
I want to hear it. Yeah,
it looks a little like Tibbs to me.
I don't even think Tibbs would be playing them guys like that. Maybe not. Who knows? All I know is that I kind of look at in terms of the coaching I'm looking at, and I'm saying to myself, damn, this is like, it's the continuity thing. That's why more than anything, I really didn't want to get rid of Tibbs, even though I didn't. It's the continuity, and that, I think that's what's hurting the most. But
facts.
I think other than that, man, other than what I just said, to add on, Mikal Bridges, man, like, I thought he was supposed to be the person who unlocked what Mike Brown had going on. And now we kind of not seeing that. He's looking kind of. I thought he was supposed to be the anti-Tibbs. So now that Cal is the anti-Tibbs, and now he's the pro Mike Brown. All of a sudden, now he's souring on another coach. What do you think is going on with that? What say you?
Man, I mean, I feel like, sometimes, and I don't want to say this now, and maybe I'm wrong. I put the disclaimer up for myself, but I'm gonna say this, y'all. Sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side. Have any final words, brother?
I was joking the other night when I said get ready for the plan.
I know.
However, them boys in Boston looking like they got some heart in them. And I hate to say it, I never concede to Boston, but let me put on my NBA glasses and not my Knicks fan glasses. They seem to want it. They have an MVP candidate on their team. And Wisconsin wedding, bro. Wisconsin wedding.
Wow. Okay. All right, JJ.
Wisconsin wedding. That's where I'm at. He can go. The boy can go.
All right. You know what, JJ? That's enough. We got to cut it there.
All right. Peace.
Great call as always, man. I appreciate you.
All right. Take it easy.
All right. Yeah, I mean, great call. I don't want to believe that the grass is greener on it may not be greener on the other side, but realistically, who was it? That was Dolan. Like, he kept talking about collaboration, right? We needed a coach that will collaborate. And I'm like, no, you don't. In my mind, I'm like, you don't need to collaborate. If the man is great with, all right, why do y'all need to know? Okay. Let me say this the best way I can, because I don't want to sound like I'm off base, but why do the coach has to share his lineup with the GM? Isn't the coach the one that is organizing what goes on the court? I thought the GM just brings the talent. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with collaborating. My point is, are you guys intervening in the coaching process? And maybe that's what's hindering Mike Brown. And Tiz was not going to allow you to do that. Maybe that is the truth. I don't know. I'm just trying to be objective. I am the objective fan. Salute to my man Jose with the super chat. He said between Bridges and OG, 19 field goals and Cat 11 field goals, ain't it? Nah, Jose. Let me say this, brother. Hey, Jose, is this the same Jose that called in? Because I didn't put that to make that connection. If you the same Jose that just called in, but if you are, salute to you, brother. I'm gonna say this, man. I do believe it's the players. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna say this. So, yes, I do think that more than likely, I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna say I do think that the players are not aggressive enough. I think Towns wants to be a point guard. He wants to be like a Jokic that don't shoot as much, passing and operating from the like in the first quarter. He at the top of the key narrow area, and he's looking to pass the ball. He ain't looking to take Mark Williams, who weighs 200 pounds, to the basket, bro. Like, why are you not trying to put him in the basket? I didn't understand that. He's out there trying to do his metal lock linen over there. Nah, dog. We need you downhill getting some buckets, bro. you know, and it's just I feel like the team is too selfless, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I think you need some Dylan Brooks on your team. I think you need some Dylan Brooks on your team. I think it's too. You shoot the ball. No, you shoot the ball. No, you shoot the ball. Then everybody's like, yo, why don't Brunson pass the ball? Because they get paid passing it back to Brunson. What do you want me to do? They not taking. You pass the ball, and you pass the ball, and you pass the ball. And then Bridges, I'm going to wait in the corner. Like, come on, dog. If you the fourth option, OG, you got to be a fourth option. So thank you for the super chat, Jose. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
My name is Walker, man. I'm calling from Atlanta. I'm
Salute,
about to
Walker from Atlanta. I appreciate it, brother.
salute to you, salute to you. I'm just gonna give you some inside news, man, because I see you guys, y'all like out of touch with what's really going on. It was a meeting after the game when y'all lost to the Pistons, and in that meeting, it was expressed that Cat and I think it's what his name, Mitch, the two guys that got traded for each other that came over to the Knicks. They expressed along with Miles Bride that they didn't like the way Bronson ran the offense because he gets into the offense too late instead of getting the team into the game versus trying to let the team get down. Now he has to take over, and it takes everybody out of sync from what they need to be doing. So that's an eternal problem. And then you got on his side him saying you need to get down low so we can run pick and rolls. You'll get more options, and you'll be a better, post player. But that's not what Cat do. That's why he's been traded to you guys.
But hold on. When you say you know what happened, how you know what happened in the meeting? How do I know that you got the right information?
I'm about to tell you. You about to hear
let's go.
When I tell you. So when they had the meeting, now the hollering and fighting and the Cat arguing back and forth. You know how that goes when you're in the locker room. Everybody's going to try to express everything. I learned about it because you guys got a leak. You know what I'm saying? I do security, so I know people who be around certain stuff. So as I see this, being a basketball player, ex-basketball player, not professional, but I played in my life. I know how that works when you have players who play with each other who don't like the way each other pay. Now you look at it. Let's be specific. Cat makes how much money?
The most.
Okay,
just under
50.
60 million.
Let's 50. Let's start there. He makes a 50 piece, right?
Right.
So he should be given. Okay, so if Bronson took a pay cut and he makes less money than you and he puts up more money than you, that's a problem. And then you guys don't know where to play Bronson. Bronson is a shooting guard. He's not a point guard. He's not a facilitator. So you're forcing him to be something that he wasn't. He wasn't that in Dallas. He was a shooter. He came in to shoot. The facilitator was Luka. You see what I'm saying? So when you put him in this role now, that takes him out of the role he usually is. Then you got Cat. He don't know what he want to do. Cat don't want to go down low. He definitely don't want to go down low. That's his kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? And everybody saw that. Ant saw that. You know what I'm saying? That's why he went his way. And the same thing with Bronson. But you got a problem because you got a big contract on Cat. And Mike Brown's system only fits the rotating center. They're setting screens, setting picks. That's why Sabonis excel so good. And that's who you guys need to do. I need to trade him. If somehow work a deal for Sacramento to get that guy in there, somebody that's going to give you some post move, unselfish center, somebody that's going to play their role, fit right in, a team player. That's what you need. You're not going to get that out of Brunson, and you're wasting your money.
Okay, so you say you got this information from a leak in the probably security area.
But if you look at the team, what about what I'm saying doesn't make sense?
No. I'm not saying no. You could be telling it. You could be telling the truth.
And listen. I'm a Pistons fan. I'm telling you guys some info because I could troll the hell out of y'all, but I'm not gonna do that because I see what's going on and I understand that Cat is one of the main problems. It's not Brunson. Brunson could play anywhere. The problem is he don't know how to facilitate to get everybody into what they like to do the best. He only knows how to
Mm.
set up his shot. Think about it. When he goes and he scores, he's buckets for y'all. But can he
Right.
get Cat into the offense? Can he get Anatobi into the offense? Can he get his centers in the offense? You see what I'm saying? Are they running screen and rolls, alley oops, post plays, hooks? You know what I'm saying? Motions, down screens, up screens. They're not doing that. He's sitting at the top of the key, waiting until you guys give him the ball. He's not even
Right.
going to get it off the rim. So mind you, what I told you from the get-go was he makes a 50 piece. That means he
Right.
makes more than anybody on the team. Now, if you make more than anybody on the team, it's a lot expected of you.
Mm. Okay.
So, I'm just giving you a view. I mean, because you New York fans, y'all I don't know what y'all, I understand y'all a diehard team, but when you have problems, you can't just plug a player in. You guys are saying Giannis. If you bring Giannis over, that's another 50 piece. And you got to redo his contract a year after next.
Well, this is New York City, dog. We ain't complaining over money, dog. We
Okay,
spend
but
money.
listen, so even if you get
Yeah,
him,
we
who
not
do you
not
think you
crying
gonna?
over money.
Okay, we know that. Y'all
Mhm.
spend the most money, and you haven't won since 1973.
No, we
But
actually
listen,
don't spend the most money. We haven't been a second April team yet. That's not true.
All
But
right,
go ahead.
but go ahead. You said you brought the money situation out there, and I'm telling you, as New York
Mhm.
City, y'all looking at plug-in players because y'all think, okay, this person's going to fit. Who do you think you're going to have to give up to get Giannis?
I think that I could do with how the same thing that the Lakers did to get Luka. When's
Okay,
the
so who
last
you
time
gonna?
you seen? When's the last time you seen a team gutted for a star?
Who? When the last time I've seen it?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, he's not a free agent. You're trading a contract. Do
No,
you understand how
I'm
trades
saying
work?
I'm saying in the trade. No, I understand how a trade works. I'm trying to tell you that.
I've seen it happen with Kevin Garnett. I've seen it happen a couple of times. I've seen it
So you
happen
got to
with
go
Damian
back
Lillard.
like 20 years to give me a trade.
I mean, what I'm saying to you is, if you think you finna get Giannis over there and you don't
No,
give
I
up
don't.
Antetokounmpo,
I don't think I'm gonna get Giannis. You know why? Because Giannis ain't got the backbone. He trying to be a nice guy, and he want to stay in Milwaukee. So no, we're not gonna get him. And at this point, I don't want him. If he don't want to come to New York, I don't want him.
So who you want?
Not him. If he don't want to come, I'm not going after a dude that don't want to come here.
So
Yeah, I
that's why
want him because
said-
he's a great player, but if he ain't trying to force his way here, because that's the only, like when Trae Young worked out his deal with the Hawks to go to Washington, I want to go to Washington. That's how it's done. Giannis has to do that to come to New York.
Well,
Okay.
Giannis is not going to beg to come there. He's already won. You guys haven't won. Don't
Right.
ignore that. You guys haven't won. So you guys need to make a change. Everybody know that. I hope you guys keep the same team. Me myself, I think, because y'all was really throwing parades when y'all won a cup, and I couldn't understand it. I mean, I didn't think that y'all didn't understand it. The cup
Well,
wears
no,
you out.
that's cap. That's cap.
Well,
We
I
didn't
mean,
do
a
a
lot of
parade.
people
See,
were
I thought you
celebrating.
was a cool Pistons fan, but
I
now
am
I
a
see.
cool Pistons fan.
No, you're not. We did not throw a parade. We the only cup champion to not raise a banner. What are you talking about?
Bro, y'all didn't raise the banner because it's not a championship. But when
Right,
y'all
no,
won,
but
y'all
the
celebrated
Lakers
like y'all
did.
won a championship.
The Lakers did. The Bucks
not
did.
the
No, we did
Lakers.
not celebrate like we won a championship.
I mean,
We did
okay,
not.
well, if you want to say that, but what I'm saying to you is the cup is what got y'all in the position y'all in. It wore you guys down. It took away from you really could have been in a hunt for the Eastern Conference. Now you in a dogfight with Boston. But I'm just giving you facts, man. None of
Man,
this
listen,
stuff I'm
dog,
clout
listen.
chasing. I'm just giving you facts. I'm not trying to
Nah,
hate
I
on
hear
you.
you,
I'm
bro.
not
I know.
disrespecting you, but
No,
you
no,
need
no.
to
It's
do a
cool.
move. You need to do a move. If you don't want Giannis, I don't know who you want. Because
Well,
you
yeah,
gotta do
no,
a
we
move.
definitely gonna do a move. But I tell you what, we want the smoke with the Pistons.
No, you don't.
Cause y'all ain't no perfect team either. I see though.
Nigga, we beat you with 3 less
Okay,
players. We
dude.
killed you with Doran and Tobias and man, all
That's
right, you got
that's
it.
cool. So we count on
Hey,
regular.
man.
So
And we
so
beat
we
you by
count.
31. You want to have this conversation? We beat
That's
you by
cool.
31.
So when's the
And
last time you won the playoff series, brother?
Who?
Detroit.
Hey, bro, listen. We're gonna beat you this year. We just beat
Okay.
you 2 days ago, very bad. We beat you
You got to
so
win
bad.
the series to get
We
to
beat
us.
you. We beat you so bad. We made you have a team meeting. That's
You're
what
gonna have to. You're gonna have to win. And we didn't have a team meeting. It was a locker room discussion after the game.
It was a
Team meeting
It involved
is
the team.
no team
involved the
meeting
team.
is we having a players only meeting. I mean, tomorrow we're gonna meet at the W Hotel in the lot. That's a meeting. No, what happened was, let's bring it in, guys. Let's have a discussion. And honestly, based on your energy now, I don't believe nothing that you said, bro.
Okay.
I think everything you said was cap.
All right. Well, listen, keep the same team. Don't trade
Yeah,
nobody.
I want the same team because I want to see y'all.
Team.
Listen,
we were hurt when we played y'all the first time.
listen, dude, y'all get in foul trouble, man. Y'all can't stay out of foul trouble.
Our bench is deeper than yours. Y'all don't even pass the ball to each other.
All right.
You don't even have a facility.
We'll see about that. You only got one guy that dribble. Outside of K, who else make plays for y'all?
We got Jenkins. We got Ivy. We got Duran.
That make plays for others?
And Isaiah Stewart. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes, we do. We got real guards. Our guards are way better than your guards. We got Jaden Ivey, Sasser.
We gonna see. Yeah, and none of them did nothing in the postseason. None of your guards did nothing in the postseason.
They didn't get. Jaden
I don't want no. Listen, I don't want no excuses when we cook out in the playoffs. That's the regular season. We lost 4 games in the regular season to the Celtics. We killed them in the playoffs. It don't matter, dog. It's regular season. You guys are throwing a parade. You know who would throw a parade? Y'all would throw a parade if y'all won the cup.
Championships than your team.
That's fine. Okay, so we living in the past. I'm talking about 2026.
I'll never talk about hanging anything. Y'all not hanging nothing. You wasn't even born
I'm talking about. Well, we definitely have championships. So it's not like we're not a franchise that didn't win a championship. Huh?
You haven't seen no parade. I witnessed a parade in every decade.
That's cool. Yo, salute to you and your parade. I guarantee you ain't getting no parade this year.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna beat the shit out of you guys.
You got to make it. You got to get out of the first round.
We
Can you do that?
We 28-9, bro.
So what? That's regular season. The Cavaliers won 64 games. What happened to them?
Okay, man.
So you could be the regular season champions if you want. You could win all the games. Matter of fact, I want y'all to win 70 games. I want y'all. How many games could you win? How many losses you got?
We need to win enough to get in.
I don't want you to lose a game for the rest of the regular season. It ain't gonna matter because when you get to the playoffs, I don't want no excuse. Bro, I don't want no. Oh, this guy wasn't there and Stewart wasn't there. I don't want to hear nothing.
You know why we beat you guys? Because your front court is horrible. We could shoot over you. We can shoot. This is facts. K can shoot over your front court. Jay can shoot over your front court. You feel me? It's all about weight room.
It's cool.
Cats off.
All that's good. All that's good in the regular season, dog. In the playoffs, y'all gotta win a series. It sounds good.
Listen, Cat is from the Dominican Republic. He's not tough, bro. You can't teach tough, bro. You gotta go through that. That's something you go through.
Okay.
You got a problem.
Well, we gonna see. I just want to see y'all win a series and not a regular season game.
I know, man. It sounds good right now, but the bottom line
gonna see. And then listen,
we're number one. We're number one.
Okay, perfect. So I need you to make sure you call back. And matter of fact, do I have permission to call you?
Yeah, you can call me. Listen. Keep my number in your phone as the hater 2. I just come with the facts. And you New York dudes getting y'all feelings. And you know,
I don't get it. I'm the objective fan, dog. I don't get it. Well, I don't get in my feelings, dog. Did you listen to my show tonight?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay. Did I sound like I was bigging up the Knicks like it's okay? And we're the best in the league? Did I cap and make excuses or did I give real talk?
You sound rational. Sound like you got some sense. That's why I came in. I gave you some inside scoop that you got a dysfunctional team and you got to understand that until that gets fixed or somebody gets traded, you're going to have the same thing. It was the same thing in Minnesota. That's why Cat got traded. You know, Jimmy Butler and all of them said the same thing. So, I mean, it's common sense, you know. Y'all got this dude on your team and he's a good player. He's just not a good role player. He doesn't know his role. He want to shoot threes. He's the biggest man in the East who shoots the most threes out of all centers. He shoots the most. Our center terrorizes people. Jalen Duran.
I just hope your center brings it in the playoffs. That's all.
You don't want to see Jalen Duran. I just want a personal bet. He's going to outscore your centers.
Man, listen, man.
That's a personal bet we could bet. He's going to outscore your centers.
I just want to see it in the postseason, bro. That's it, man. We ain't even got it. I just want to, because I don't want to take your money, man. And I don't want the excuses. Oh, next year when we come back. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Man,
and hopefully we see each other because, like I said, you got to make it out of the first round.
Man.
Okay.
Ooh, you listen, bro. Y'all got the same record as Boston. You're not doing anything. You're not causing no trouble, bro.
And what happens if y'all go and see Boston in the postseason? What do you think is going to happen?
We just beat Boston. We 2 out of 3 so far.
That's regular
2 out
season,
of 3.
though. It has nothing to do with
I know. It
postseason.
was the same thing with y'all. We was 3 out of 4 with y'all and lost. But we
Yeah.
lost players. We're gonna be
Thank you.
healthy this year.
See?
Thank God.
And
Hopefully we
that's
have
the
a healthy
excuse.
team. No, I mean you know you didn't want to see James Stewart. You know you didn't want to see
I ain't
James
worried about
Stewart.
your dude.
You
Listen,
know,
in the
you just seen
postseason,
it.
I'm
You
gonna keep it
just
real
seen
with
it.
you, brother. Hater number 2, I'm gonna keep it real with you, brother. In the regular season, I'm concerned about you guys. Yes, I am. In the playoffs, I'm
Bro,
not.
listen.
You got to win a
You shouldn't
series,
worry
dog.
about you shouldn't worry about the regular season.
I'm not.
You should
That's
worry
what I said.
about the
Well,
playoffs. Only.
exactly. I know.
Don't
I'm not
worry
worried about the
nothing else.
playoffs, though.
You're not known for doing anything in the regular season. You're known for being the toughest team and losing. That's it. You guys we tried to give you guys a model when y'all had Anthony Mason and Oakley. We gave y'all a bad boy model, and y'all didn't follow that rule, and that's why y'all lost to Chicago.
Oh no. Well, we lost to.
beat Chicago.
You beat a young. No. You beat a young
Well,
Michael
we beat
Jordan
him.
that
We beat
wasn't
him.
there
We
yet.
beat all the greats. We beat all the greats.
Yeah, but he
When
had to
you're done.
learn, and once
We
he
beat all the
learned, y'all
greats.
was cooked. Y'all was done. Y'all never came back, though. He cooked y'all
We
like how he
won,
cooked
bro.
us.
We won.
Yeah. Right before he got his
You can never
ascension, of
say-
course.
Listen, you can never say out your mouth because a New Yorker that you beat Jordan, and he's from your state. You can
No,
never say that, sir.
Well, that's a fact. We could never say we beat him, but at the
You can
same
never say
time,
that.
he cooked y'all when he
got
came to
highlight-
prominence.
Homie, he made it famous to kill people in Madison Square Garden. That's where he started it off. LeBron and them continued it. Yeah,
Well, he
and
killed
Steph
people
Curry,
every.
too.
Well, we never had we had one or two playoff series against LeBron, so we didn't really. It's not the same like disdain. Like LeBron wasn't cooking us every year in the postseason.
Listen, bro. Nobody want to play and there, bro.
That's
Bron
cap.
didn't want to play there.
That's cap.
Kyrie Irving didn't want
Nobody
to play
wants
there.
to play there now. Nah, yeah. If you want to go to the past, we could go to the past. That's cool.
KD didn't want to play there.
I don't care about KD. Where has KD done? KD is a bandwagon hop
He got
on.
championships.
He hopped on the bandwagon, dog. Anybody hopping on the band? Who doesn't go to Golden State and win a championship? Come on, son. Stop.
Everybody can't go to Golden State.
Everybody, I know, but he did, and he won. He hadn't won since, though.
So how are you gonna talk about somebody that won?
No, but he hadn't won since. At least Steph Curry could say, "I won one before you and won one without you." I respect that.
I mean, well, it doesn't really matter if you win, bro. If
Yeah,
you
well,
win,
I
you
mean,
win,
he needed Steph Curry to get it done. He needed the
what I'm
best
saying
point
to
guard
New
in
Yorkers
NBA
is-
history to get it done.
What I'm saying to you though is, young man, is y'all New Yorkers got every solution on how to win, and y'all don't have a championship.
No, I don't got a solution as to how to win. I just know we gonna beat you. That's all I know.
No, you not. You couldn't even beat Indiana.
You can't beat Indiana either. You was gonna beat Indiana last year. Y'all ain't good. Man,
Bro,
listen, dog.
We passed on Hollenberger. And
Man.
we got Killian Hayes, and we passed on Carmelo.
You
see what I'm saying?
should
So
be
it's not like
grateful we gave you your center,
Who?
Durant.
No, you should be grateful because you cleared room so you can get Brunson. But you
I
think I didn't
understand
know that? Yeah, you cleared cap room and gave us that pick. Y'all always keep saying that. I don't know why, because y'all want him now. I think that's what you really want to say. You really want to say, can we trade you for Cat? No. You got that funky bum on your team, and you need to work out something with it because
I'm good.
he
Listen,
can't
I
play.
want to beat y'all as y'all are. I don't want
you
no
don't.
trades.
You don't want no smart. Listen,
I don't want no
that's what
injuries.
You only saying that after this game.
No,
You didn't
I'm
think
saying
we-
that.
No,
I'm saying
bro.
that because in the
On your-
postseason, I need to be convinced.
Mm.
And you guys
On your
ain't convinced me
radio show,
nothing.
On your radio show,
Yeah.
y'all called us little guys.
Yes.
Ain't nobody that's been watching us has said nothing but they look like the old bad boys. They look like they got a new name, the Nasty Boys. They not playing. Y'all were talking like, yeah, we're gonna beat them. This is last year. Man,
Y'all look like
you
the
better stop
Cavaliers
it, man.
last year, yo. The Cavaliers looked so good. Man,
Alright.
everybody was so happy for them. And then what happened in the playoffs? Yet full of
But-
excuses.
But here's the thing, though. We're younger than the Cavaliers. We got the Cavaliers.
And that's the
coach.
problem.
Don't ignore that. He knows how to win.
That's the
Your coach-
problem.
Your coach knows that. He told you flat out they kicked our ass, nigga.
Listen,
When you say
that's
that about
the
a
problem.
team,
You
that
said you're
means-
younger than they are. That's why you're going to get cooked, and that's going to be your excuse.
That's what's wrong with you, New York fans. Y'all don't never
Okay.
want to address the truth. Y'all don't want to address the truth that it's a problem in your locker room and players are not getting along. When players don't get along, it affects each person play. because
Okay.
they might not want to pass this person the ball because they figure, oh, he might not make the shot. I might as well just
One
keep
thing
him
I'm gonna tell you, I think the problem with my locker room is that we're too selfless. So all of this ego stuff, I don't know where the hell you getting it from. Because Karl Anthony Towns said it. Yo, listen, Karl Anthony Towns, one of my biggest knocks on him is that I feel like he's not aggressive enough. It's like he just wants to be a guy out there. He don't want to be the main guy. So all of this, he's mad he's not getting touches. I think that's cap. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Because what I've seen from Cat is the contrary.
Does he look like a basketball player?
Who, Cat?
He look like somebody. Yeah, he just looked like somebody who comes, goes through the reps, goes through practice. He doesn't look like nobody that's hitting the gym, that's running. You know, and that's where I'm telling you, our players are going to outwork you. That's all. You could think I'm playing. They're going to outwork you from Reed to Duran to Stewart. I promise you, they're going to outwork you. And all of them bodies and banging, no homo, banging each. See, you don't understand how that elbow or that arm into your chest, that wear you down after a while. And once you start getting into foul trouble, that's when we really go to work. But you will see, because you haven't really seen Cade and them play. You just
no,
hear
I did. I know.
like,
I know. I watched a lot of Pistons games.
Watch the Brooklyn dude. I forget his name. He got a Brooklyn. He does a segment on the Pistons. He knows.
I watch a lot of Pistons games, bro. I probably watched 12 Pistons games. Yeah.
So how you think y'all compare to us?
I think that you guys.
What position are y'all better than us in?
The 5. I think right now Cade and Brunson is. You know, I salute Cade. No, I salute Cade. I salute Cade. I think Cade is definitely up there. He's elevated his profile.
Cade ain't your problem. You got to worry about.
No, Cade is the problem.
Sar Thompson, he comes in, play lockdown D.
I ain't worried about Sar. He can't shoot. I ain't worried about him.
He comes in. He plays lockdown D. Duncan,
Hollins ain't do nothing in the postseason. None of these guys you picking up dudes that ain't got no experience, dog. And you want to rely on them, and you think I'm gonna be scared of them in the postseason. That's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works.
We got 2 people on our team that got better postseason play than y'all. That's Duncan and Tobias.
Who?
Duncan and Tobias.
Man, Tobias Harris' best year in the playoffs was last year, and he got cooked in the first round. Tobias Harris hasn't done nothing in the postseason.
Okay.
Please.
Who on your team has done anything in the postseason?
OG Anunoby, he was on the championship team. Mikal Bridges went to the finals and was an integral part on that team. Towns went to the conference finals 3 years in a row. Brunson went to the conference finals 3 years in a row. What are you talking about? Oh, no, well, he went to the second round 3 years in a row. What are you talking about?
One thing for sure, I don't even care about that. I don't even care about the 30 points.
My whole starting lineup got experience. What are you talking about?
I only care about the playoffs. I hope y'all go to I don't think y'all gonna get no further than the 4th or the 3rd, but I hope we see y'all second round.
Listen, I don't care. We could be the 5th seed if we run up against y'all. We beating y'all.
We don't want y'all to play no Indiana or no hurt. Hopefully, Boston come back. And listen, I don't think y'all better than Philly.
I'm more worried about Philly than y'all.
No,
tell you the truth.
No, you're not.
Philly will give y'all the business.
Philly. We
100%.
just beat the shit out of Philly in Philly.
I'm talking about in the play. See, you keep talking about regular season. I'm talking about in the postseason.
All that stuff they did to y'all on Sunday, they're not.
Dude, they got. Listen, if Paul George and Embiid is healthy in the playoffs, y'all in trouble.
All right.
Y'all in trouble because you don't got the experience to match what they got. They not coming in here trying to figure it out. You got dudes that's gonna have to figure it out.
You keep saying experience. If they can't match up with no younger dudes who was in their face while they shooting that shot, you're gonna have some problems. But our bench is serious, bro. You got Reed, you got Javonte.
You got a bunch of dudes that ain't do nothing in the postseason, bro.
Jenkins.
Come on, man.
You gotta quit disrespecting these players, bro.
I'm saying in the postseason, you gotta show me something. The way OKC showed us something, they didn't just come out of nowhere. It took them a while to get to where they got to. It ain't just take them, oh yeah, boom, first year, we going, nah, dog.
Yeah,
they had the battle.
They went through a lot of coaches and stuff, though. You got
right. They went through so that's what y'all gotta do the same thing. And I hope y'all do well, but it ain't gonna happen this year.
I'm getting tired of y'all saying OKC. They had 1,000 number ones, okay?
Right. No, I'm just no.
Number ones.
I understand.
Yeah,
I'm not
they got
saying you got to be like them and get the number one. I'm just saying that they had to work on their craft to get to that level.
They compare us to OKC as the quickest
Right?
rebuild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all
Okay, that's a fair
rebuild. See,
comparison.
our rebuild. See, our rebuilds are missing players. Grant Hill should have been our next. He was supposed to have been our next goal. When Grant Hill got hurt, that disarrayed our whole legacy.
Honestly,
we got Billups in
I
it.
was a big Grant Hill fan. Big Grant Hill fan.
And
I
you should
wanted him
thank
to
us.
be the
We gave y'all Allen Houston.
Allen Houston. Allen Houston.
We
Oh
gave y'all
my God.
Allen Houston. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You disrespect players and you don't respect how they are. He was better than John Starks.
He definitely was better than John. There's no debate
All
there.
right. So you talking about him, but you're not looking at the pieces around him. Y'all had soft Ewing, and you had tough Oakley.
Whoa.
Mason.
No. You got time soft Ewing.
Ewing was soft, bro. You know he was soft.
Nah, Ewing was not soft.
That's why he's the only center that never won a championship in that era. Everybody else won.
Well, we lost.
Alonzo
You know who we
Mourning,
had?
Shaq.
Okay, how many years did you guys go up against Jordan in the postseason?
4
How
or
many
5.
years? Huh?
4 or 5.
Okay. And like the first 2 years, he was like his first years in the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we had to deal with the last 8 years of his career where he was already at the top of the hill.
Let me tell you the difference between us and y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You just said y'all are money everywhere, Showtime, Madison Square Garden. When you come to the Palace and when you came to the Silverdome, it was hard knock Detroit fans from everywhere, from the suburbs, from Canada, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all the places where the birthplace was in first place. It's people pulling from all of those places. So you got a whole different crowd when you come to us. We ain't got all the money that y'all got. We just got straight hard work conditioning, and we believe in ourselves. The league banned us, put the bad boy name on us, and we still won. We should have won in 87 when they called that tic-tac foul, 88 when they called that tic-tac foul on Lambeer and Kareem. That's how long I've been watching NBA. So
I don't go back that far. I don't go back that far.
You weren't even on the floor at that time. I was. Really
I was on the floor. I just didn't know what was going on. But
I mean, because your team wasn't in it. You're not gonna really pay too much attention when your team ain't in it.
Right.
Y'all
But
really
what I'm gonna say is this. I appreciate the call. I got your number locked in.
Yeah.
I'm here for the smoke, bro. I don't duck and dodge nobody. Listen, you could be from any team and call this show. And I appreciate the discussion, man. I look forward to having future discussions, man.
Let me ask you one more question.
Go ahead.
One more question. Who do you think y'all should get in the trade?
For like a player that I would like to
who
get?
Would you get? Yeah.
I don't really know because a lot of the players I want, they're not even going to be up for trades. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like the kid Sadiq Bey from the Pelicans, but we ain't gonna get him. That's just not gonna happen.
Why
even
you don't
though
get Anthony?
Huh?
Why you don't go after Anthony? You don't want Ja Morant.
You talking about Anthony Edwards?
Anthony
Who?
Davis.
Hell, he's out. He's gonna be out for months. He just hurt his hand again. Hell no, I would never trade for Anthony Davis. That's a waste of time. And
what about Sabonis in Sacramento?
Nah, I'm good. He don't play no defense. I'm good.
Okay.
Cat is better than him. Sorry. He's averaging 17 points. And I'm good. That's like going backwards in life.
You're going to live and die with Cat. I got you.
Yeah, well, Cat is the best. He's behind Wemby and Jokic. And Embiid, if he gets back to his form, he's kind of looking halfway there. No center better than Cat. That's a fact. So you can say what you want about him.
He's a hybrid Lopez. That's what he is.
Listen, when he's on his A game, nobody can guard him, including Durant.
What does it take for him to get on his A game? For y'all to put him in the front New York press?
Listen, man, we gonna get there. Don't worry about us. Worry about your young boys. Worry about your young boys.
We in first, man. You got it though.
Yo, you could be. Cleveland was in first. Cleveland was there. All right, brother. I appreciate it though.
All right, I got you, man.
Nah, great discussion. I like it. I like it, man. Salute.
Salute.
All right. Man, we got the Detroit fans calling. I ain't expect that. I like that though. But you want to know something? Even though he was kind of coming at us, you notice how the Detroit fans are not as bad as the Heat fans. Like, there's no way I could have had that conversation with a Heat fan. So even though, yeah, I had to cook him, you know, but he wasn't as bad as a Heat fan was. You know what I'm saying? And all of that Towns inside, you know, story stuff, you could take that with a grain of salt. I don't know about that one. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, Karan?
I appreciate it. I need some energy calling in, man. You know, Detroit Pistons, they trying to come take us out, man. I need some backup.
I heard that BS, man. I heard it.
Yeah. I was letting him eat in the beginning because I didn't know he was a Piston fan, you know? I thought he might have had some inside info.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, nah. What say you? What you got to say about that?
He was just talking a lot of BS, man.
Yeah. And you see, this is why I don't like Randall. Like, when we lose, it gives these guys energy to call up. You feel what I'm saying? It gives them energy, and that's what I don't like.
When we winning.
No, he's not going to call up when we won 6 games in a row and we had the best differential. He wasn't calling up then. You know, he wait till we hit a low point.
That's right.
And then he want to call up and try to give us motivation and tell us, well, get out of here, dog. You know, I ain't going for it. And the truth of the matter is, when he speaks about the chemistry issues, yo, these guys, my problem with these guys, Randall, is they're too selfless, bro. Like, there's not enough Kobe in them where it's like, I need the ball. There's no way I could believe that they have a problem with not getting enough shot. I don't believe that. I don't believe. And then look at the way Towns played tonight. Towns at the top of the key, no downhill drives. He's trying to act like he met a lock lemon with the over-the-head passes. I want to be a baby Jokic out there. Nah, dog.
I don't think Cat drove to the basket more than 5 times.
Right. He's trying to be out there passing it off the, you know, which is cool. I'm not saying you can't mix it up. But nah, dog, we need you to be aggressive, man.
Right.
You know? So that's why I don't believe the whole shot story like, oh, yeah, I'm not getting shots and I need you to run it like, nah. I think that the problem is these dudes are just too nice. I need OG to be like, give me the ball, even though some people feel like he can't dribble to save his life. But I need aggression, man.
Right.
These guys have no aggression. When's the last time you see Cat call for the ball? He don't call for the ball.
No.
Come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. Wait.
I need Bridges to drive to the basket more.
It's another thing. You know, like, why does Bridges wait in the corner? Yes, sometimes he gets backdoor cuts, but if there's no lanes open, he'll just wait. You know, I don't get it. Like, is it Mike Brown's coaching? What is it? I don't know. I don't know. You know, and I don't want to put it all on Josh Hart, like he's the savior, but he does help out with a lot.
Yeah, you do.
He does help out with a lot because he could pass the ball, he could rebound the ball. His shooting has gotten better. I'm not saying he's the greatest shooter, but you know, and also he's aggressive. He gets the ball on the bounce. He gonna try to get downhill. Now he might do a crazy layup and miss, but at least he aggressive.
About Hart, it's like he's not consistent defensively.
Right.
And that's our biggest problem is defense.
So what are we going to do, man? Are we going to do a trade, a real trade, or a baby trade? Like, what are we going to do? That's a real question. Like, what do we like? The Giannis trade ain't happening. Unfortunately, well, I can't say that. I can't say that because this guy, he could decide tomorrow. Oh, I want to get traded. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this about Giannis.
Huh?
It's like this. We messed up our chance to get Giannis when we gave up them 5 draft picks to get Bridges.
Damn, you think
Them
that? You think
5
so?
first-round picks for Bridges.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like possibly yes, because all right, the Bucks would feel better, like they could sell that.
But then there's the question: do Giannis really want to leave Milwaukee?
See, that's the next
biggest
part.
question, because he's not sure if he want to leave or stay.
And that's the problem.
Now this summer, won't he be up for an extension this summer?
Well, what happens is he'll have one more year on his deal, and because he can opt out. So now it's like if you don't get him to sign, you better trade him. You better trade him. That's what the scenario is.
We'll see what'll happen this summer.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all trade for Giannis in the summer, you're definitely gonna have to dismantle your team. Because let me tell you why. Right now, you're a first apron team, right?
Right.
Once you make a trade and it's like multiple players for one, you're automatically hard capped at that first apron. Automatic. That means you can't go into the second apron. Once you do so let's say you would have to do Towns for Giannis straight up. And then go in the second apron. But if you got to do Towns and Bridges, you automatically hard cap yourself at that second apron. And you're already damn near at the second apron. So now you're not going to be able to build a team after you trade for Giannis. And now you're going to have to flip an OG to get other personnel in. You're going to have to dump salary. So all of that wait until the summer, that's when you're really going to have to dismantle your team. Not just to get Giannis, but just to have a team. If hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying.
Basically, right now, I really don't want to see the Knicks make no trades right now. I just want them to go with the team as is. Now, we're not in the finals.
It's over.
Then I'm all in for making trades.
Yeah, no, it's over. Yeah, it's over. All that Dolan stuff, yeah, we got 2-3 years of. Listen, Brian, Leon Rose will trade you. Understand that. Leon Rose will trade you, period. Like, that's not even a thought or a discussion. That's his MO. Imagine, like, we never got to see the Nova boys. We never got to see Randall with OG again. We never got to see that. So, if this doesn't work, man, yeah, it's gonna be a different team. 100%. Especially because now Brunson's coming up on his deal soon. Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta win, man. We gotta win.
Ain't gonna be him taking a deal this time. No, you got to pay him.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think he would be foolish to do that again. He's the only player to give up that much money, man.
And he's the best player on this team. And he's
Yes.
what? He's
Third
what?
paid.
What, the third highest paid player?
You've never seen
Well,
that.
he'll be the fourth once Bridges' extension kick in.
No,
next
I think he makes more than Bridges. He makes a little bit more than Bridges.
Even next year when Bridges' extension kick in.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Yeah, because Bridges got 4,150. He got 4,167. So he gets a little bit more than Bridges. It's not much more, but it's a little bit more. You know, he did it for his guys, man. He did it because he wanted, to get his guys paid, and it's an honorable thing. But he's the only one doing that. Nobody else did that.
Nope.
Yeah, Bridges is getting 33 next year. He getting 37. So
how the heck they paid OG more than Bridges?
And Brunson.
I mean, I can understand how they paid Paid OG more than Brunson.
Right, yeah. Hey man, I need you to be an all-star, dog. Like you gotta be an all-star. Come on. You gotta be an all-star. And he played better in the fourth quarter, but it's just the consistency for me. It's like
Ain't the Knicks like top 5 in salary paid?
we in the aprons, so we amongst the first apron teams. I could pull it up. I'm not sure if that puts us in the top 5, but I'll pull it up though. Oh yeah, we top, we number 2.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we number 2. We behind Cleveland. Cleveland's the only second apron team. Yeah, they the only second apron team, Cleveland. And they got big. You think we, man, if Cleveland don't make it out of the second round, oh my God. That team is going to be different too.
Oh, hell yeah. Going to be a whole different team.
A whole different team, bro. Trust me, man. And yeah, man, so we right behind them. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize that. Yo, we only got one second apron team. Holy cow. Because Boston, they traded Porzingis. They brought their salary down.
Right.
Yeah, because they would have been up there too. Yeah. And Orlando pushing their way up there too. Yeah, keep an eye out for Orlando. See what they do next year. Yeah, and Detroit, man, I can't believe these. Oh my God, yo, I'm so mad we gave these guys what they believe to be ammunition. They got a regular season win. I don't care about regular season, bro. I just want to get to the postseason. Hopefully, we got a high seed, and then we're gonna really see who's about that life.
That's right.
We gonna really see. I just know they're gonna have excuses, and I'm glad he gave me the permission to call him because I will be calling him. I will be calling him when we go. Listen, man. Hopefully he answers the phone. That's always what I hope, because a lot of times these guys just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Never see them again. Remember, there was another Piston. There was like 2 other Pistons guys that I'm not sure how long you've been listening, but last year in the playoffs, like every round, we had like people calling from other teams. And it was like 2 Pistons dudes that used to call in, and they just disappeared. I never heard from them again. Yeah, I don't think he was one of them, because I don't remember speaking to him before. But
once we put Detroit out, didn't hear from him.
Right. Exactly. But they got the built-in excuse. Oh yeah, we coming. We young. We gonna be back next year. I don't want to hear that. I don't respect that, Randall. I don't respect that I'm going to be back next year. Nobody cares about that, bro. Then he tried to say, see, these cats, they be thinking they know about what New York does. Talking about we celebrated the band and we had parade. No, we didn't. Cats was like, yo, we better not put up a banner.
Yeah, we didn't put that banner up.
Right. We the only team that didn't put up a banner, but we celebrating. How does that make sense?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever, yo. Back to business, bro. Like it was literally back to the regular seasoning programming. That was it. Oh. But why do you think? I got a question for you, Randall. Why do you think the Knicks consistently trail at the start of games? Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Oh. One reason's got to be because of the defense.
Okay. Definitely the defense. I mean, it's just so inconsistent, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the double big lineup, right? We supposed to have defense. And these cats still be cooking them, yo. I don't know, man. They did all right in the fourth though. Tonight, I thought Mitch did a decent job on Brooks, but the problem was on the offensive end. You know, because now Mitchell Robinson, you don't got to guard him, bro. I'm going to keep it real. You don't. Like, you could just, you know, as long as you protect the, you know,
out there with Cat.
Yeah, he had him out there with Cat. Yep.
Because they will leave Mitch open.
Right. Simple. You know, just protect the backside. Make sure he ain't getting no lobs, which he got. He did get a couple, but that's it. You know, it's just, it's very simple to defend that. Like, it's not hard at all.
Right.
Yeah. So, but all right, Randall, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for bringing the Knick energy back.
No doubt, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
All right, salute.
Salute.
I even saw Maxine in the chat going crazy. I'm like, ain't you supposed to be sleeping? It's like that call woke Maxine up. But yeah, man. Final call for call 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Definitely. Oh, she texted me too. Let me see what she's talking about. She definitely was just sleeping. I did not expect her to be in the chat. Oh, my phone's glitching right now. Man, technology, even though it's so good. Oh, she told me to hang up. Oh, man. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from, brother? Let the people
Rock
know.
calling from Atlanta.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Man, you see, we got these Detroit Pistons fans coming for our heads tonight, man.
Yeah, that dude was tripping, man.
Yo, at first, I didn't know what angle, because, you know, we got Knicks fans, like you calling from Atlanta, right? So we got Knicks fans everywhere. So I'm like, all right, he might be a Knicks fan. So I'm letting them rock. But then I'm like, yo, he don't sound like a Knicks fan. You know, so I had to bring the swords out. Like, yo, what's going on over here, dude? Yeah, yo, what we doing over here?
Yo, dude's delusional for real, man, because they ain't even got enough offense to beat us in the 7-game series.
That's a fact. And they can't keep them hands to themselves.
Yeah,
they get in foul trouble. Damn near every game.
You know what I think? We just need maybe a small acquisition. Somebody like somebody. We need another scrappy player aside from Josh Hart.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking Alvarado, man, because he'll pick you up full court and keep that pressure playoff style. You know what I'm saying?
I like Alvarado. Even on the offensive end, he's a ball handler. You know, he's from New York. He got that style that we need that, right?
Yeah.
My only concern is height, but I'm not really worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
I like the kid Ellis from Sacramento, though. He may not be the playmaker that Alvarado is, but he is the defender and the shooter, and he's a little tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Okay, yeah.
I like him. He's just that I don't really rate him like a playmaker like that.
Right.
But defensively, man, let me tell you something. He gonna be, and he played on the Mike Brown system. So that's another benefit.
That helps.
You know, but Alvarado, I don't mind the Alvarado trade if I could also get Sadiq Bey. Now, if we could really make this a package, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. You know what's the one thing we don't do that everybody else notices doing? Because you know it's a copycat league. And if you notice, Phoenix guys are always swatting at the ball to disturb the dribble.
Yes.
Just like OKC was doing in the playoffs. Everybody's picking up that style except us.
Yep. Yeah, I honestly, I think that's why you need to get these Ellis and these guys. Like I said something on the other call-up show, right? I'm not sure if you remember. I'm not sure if you also was called up on that show. This might have been when we played against the last game, the Clippers. I said that we might need to just have a team where everybody besides Brunson and Towns defends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like nobody else's offense, nobody else's defensive liability. Everybody else plays defense.
Right.
And can shoot. You know, they can have a little offensive game too, but I'm just saying but everybody plays defense.
Right.
You know, to sort of tighten up. Maybe that's a solution. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a solution. Okay, you know what's funny?
What's
that
up?
cat from Detroit was talking about, we got bigs. Yo, when Mitch came in the playoffs against y'all last season, y'all
Shut
had to
it down.
foul to get him out.
Man, he
He
shut
was
it
controlling
down.
the board. He was killing y'all.
Killing them because you know why? Because it's experience. That's why I'm trying to tell him that y'all gotta get out of the first round. Like, you don't just go to the first round and think, oh yeah, man, we the best. We going to the finals. Okay. The NBA will humble you, bro. It don't work
Definitely.
like that.
They don't.
Hell
don't.
no.
They need to scheme real good against Cade and do some traps. That'll really help them.
Yeah. I mean, we got a good defender in OG. We know that OG Anunoby did good in moments against Cade, right? And then we got at least 2-3 different guys we could throw on Cade. Deuce ain't it. Do not put Deuce on Cade, please. Please. Because all he gonna do is turn and shoot over him.
Right.
You know? It's not that Deuce is bad. It's just it's a height discrepancy. And he uses his size. You know? Like, he's not somebody who is gonna just shoot jumpers. Like, he's gonna use his side. He's gonna try to post you in the mid part. Like, he's so yeah. Besides that, yeah, we good. I think we'll be all right in the postseason.
Something you said, and I noticed. You know, OG don't really have a handle.
Oh, yes.
But you seen him beast in the paint. I was thinking when Brunson sits down, Colett comes in. What do you think we run an inside out thing with OG and Cat? Because he's strong enough to horse people at his position.
I agree.
In the paint.
I agree. I mean, it seems like the only way he gets to the paint is if he gets that step on you. When he gets that step, you can't stop him. Right? Or he's just cutting, right? But maybe they need to run some more, add more diversity because it's predictable at this point.
Right.
You kind of know that he wants to get the first step on you. So if you just don't give him the first step, maybe we might have to live with a couple of corner threes, but just don't let him get the first step because he's going to dunk it on you. That's one. Once he get that head of steam, you can't stop him.
Yeah, I think they should just run him in the post, man.
Yeah, it's worth a shot because what we're doing right now it's not consistent.
It's not.
You know, how about this too? I got another play for you. How about we run Bridges off the Rip Hamilton curls in the mid range to get him his little easy turnaround shots,
like he was doing in the beginning of the season?
Right. Just have him come off the screen in the mid range. Let Mitch or whoever's out there set the screen for him. He come around mid range, Rip Hamilton style.
But why did he stop?
I don't know. You got to, hey man, I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes too, like Mike Brown, I love him. I'm not saying he's doing a bad job. I'm glad that we have him. I think he's the best replacement for Ted. I don't think nobody else could come in and do what he's doing. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like he's just doing things just to try something different at times. And sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side. Sometimes you just gotta, not try to just mix things up. Because if Bridges, like you said, was doing it earlier, why did we stop going to it?
Yeah, it's just like nobody consistently does what got them here and keeping it up. And there's a question to you and all the listeners. Yeah. It seemed like after a loss, it seemed like that it made me feel like the chick you really fell in love with calls you up and say, you know what, this ain't working out no more. That's how I feel after a loss, man.
Bro, I was on the best in the Eastern Conference train heavy.
Yeah, I was too.
And I deal with numbers, right? And, most fans, we watch basketball. I look at numbers. And based on what the numbers are telling me, yeah, dog, you might get him in the playoffs. But right now, yeah, let him have it. That's why I'm not going, you first place now. Right. But I need to see it in the postseason, dog. Because that's what counts. That's what we care about.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, them boys in Detroit, they got it. But Boston, honestly, Boston might realistically be the best team in the East if you just look at numbers.
Yeah, but I think we're going to wear them out far as depth is concerned if we meet them in the playoffs.
Yeah, in the that's different. I'm talking about Like right now,
Yeah.
numbers and records,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, if realistically being objective, I would look at and say Boston's the best team.
Right.
Yeah. Just based on the numbers, like differential, they taking over from what, because right now we're third in differential. Boston was number 2, and now they're number 1. And boom, well, you know what? They could have dropped though. I'm not sure because I think they did lose recently, but consistently though, they've been a consistent 6 over that 6 differential mark, and that differential really tells you who's real, who's not. Because I told them this. I do a show called The Knicks in 10, and I told y'all in the first 10 games, I said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The team that I'm worried about right now is Boston." And guess what? Boston crept up. And trust me, it hates for me. Boston is the team I hate the most. No, well, Miami, then Boston. So it really hurts me to say that. Like I don't want to admit it, but I keep it real on this mic. That's one thing I always do. I don't need the cap.
I'm surprised you said Miami before Boston because you're from New York. Automatically supposed to hate Boston everything.
No, we hate Boston It's just that, I was there when Riley left, and that sting, I just hate seeing them. I'm not gonna lie. And then we played them recently. I just, it's something about Miami that just, but Boston too. But yeah, it's just Miami is just Pat Riley just drives me. He makes me sick. But yeah,
Miami not a threat though, so I don't even think about them, man. And look, in the end, I think they slick. I know they tanking. I probably homeboy able to come back if Boston gonna get their star back and they had the same injury, they probably having homeboy stay on the bench saying, no, let's get this pick.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, it's all politics. Look what the Wizards did. They got Trae Young and they chilling. Trae, you ain't playing. we about to get that pick from the Knicks. That's why I saluted my man Fritz. He said, if I'm the Knicks, I would call Washington and say, hey, look, we'll give you back the pick. Just give us the OKC pick you got. And then I said, once we get that OKC pick, let's trade for that boy Keon Ellis because Sacramento, they just want a late first-round pick. That's it. Give me that kid Ellis. And then if I could somehow do a package and get Sadiq Bey, because I really want Sadiq Bey bad.
Right.
And that's all. Then now we got a dog. We got a baby Julius Randle off the bench.
Right.
But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Any final words, brother?
I can't, like I said, we're gonna smoke Detroit, and I can't wait. I want to see when you call dude back. What are you gonna say?
Oh yeah, I got his number. I made sure I locked it in.
Okay, definitely.
Made sure I locked it in. Yeah, we definitely gonna call homeboy back, man. But I appreciate you, Rock. Salute.
Okay, have a good night.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. One thing about me, man, I'm always gonna keep it real. You see, I don't got a lot to kick it. Even though homeboy was coming for our necks, I always go back to the playoffs, dog, because that's where it matters. So you could be the regular season champions. I don't care. Salute to my man AP, one of the first channel mods. He says, I'm sorry, I'm pissed off. I think JB is going to have the same career as Patrick Ewing. Damn. Knicks can't get competent players to play with him. You know what, AP, yo? It's interesting that you say that, right? I keep it real on this channel. So don't excuse my realism for pessimism. Like, I'm still rooting for the Knicks. We still got a shot. The season ain't over. For me, it ain't over till it's over. But when we have real talk like that, when he puts it on the table that the same career as Patrick Ewing, and even the brother from Detroit that called up, I was trying to tell him that, yo, this is guy from Chicago that terrorized the entire Eastern Conference for like 7 years, or at least 6 years out of the 90s. Right? And he prevented us from getting to the next level. Ewing was a great player. Ewing was All-NBA first team in 1990, and I think he was third in MVP voting. Facts. Right? He is the only All-NBA first team player we had in their prime since Willis Reed. who was MVP back in 73. Jalen Brunson is not a first teamer. I think he can be this year because Jokic, he's playing around with the games. Wemby's playing around with the games. Luka might be playing around with the games. So there may be an opportunity for him to slide into the first team, and that will give us the credentials. But even if he gets the first team credentials, there's no guarantee you're going to win the championship, dog. There's no guarantees, man. And I felt like getting Giannis would give us that edge. And contrary to what I used to think and to what a lot of people think, I think Brunson and Giannis would be compatible because Brunson can play off the ball. Like even the brother from Detroit was saying, Brunson, he's right. Brunson played off the ball in Detroit. Now, Brunson is still top. He's in the top 15 or so. Last year he was top 10, but I know he's in the top 15 in assists. So Brunson can get his assists. He does get his assists. The thing is, you need another facilitator on the floor with him, and Josh Hart was serving that role. Josh Hart averages just under 6 assists as well. So Brunson don't gotta be the facilitator. No, he doesn't. That's cap. The ball, other guys can move the ball. Guys do move the ball. You can do it like that. But what he's saying, what AP's saying is that when you go back to Patrick Ewing, we did a show. It was me, Ron, and Big Dog Talk Sports. We came to the conclusion that the reason why Patrick Ewing didn't win the championship was not misfortune, but it was mismanagement. And it's not that we had terrible management. It's just that they didn't put the right pieces around him. Like Pat Riley came, and this is why I hate the Heat a little bit more than Boston. Pat Riley, we had Mark Jackson. Remember that year I told you that Ewing was first team? That was with Mark. He had some of the best years of his career with Mark. Then what did Pat do? Pat traded Mark because he wanted to get a bigger guard. And I'm not saying that they didn't have success, but Ewing could have benefited from having a real point guard like that. Because after that, we never had a point guard that good. We didn't have that. Look at the point guards we had. No offense to I love Chris Childs and them, but they wasn't like that. They wasn't. They played good defense, but they wasn't like that. We had Harper towards the end of his career. Harper was nice, but we got him to the end of his career. He wasn't in his prime. So, I feel where you're coming from, AP. I feel where you're coming from. And the way it looks, right, it looks like these guys with Brunson now, they're just too passive, bro. I'm going to keep it real. And where's my man Yuri? My man Yuri sent the members chat. He said, tell me how the hell Anthony Ambulance is out again. This time might need surgery. Yeah, he out for months. You want to solve that? Nah, I'm not going to say the man's soft because he got hurt. Is he Mr. Glass? Some people might say yes. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to say because the brother got hurt. Matter of fact, you know what? And I'm going to play commercial number 2.
Most basketball fans watch games and talk loud, but they're not really seeing anything. They're reacting. They're repeating what they heard. They're not analyzing. They're not breaking it down. You want to be different? 82 Nights. Over 200 pages where you document what you actually see. Break down rotations, track patterns, game to game, highlight the players making moves. When you put it on paper, you start seeing what actual fans miss. Your predictions improve, your insights get sharper, your basketball understanding jumps. You stop sounding like everyone else and you start speaking from knowledge. That's what this channel is about. That's what 82 Nights is about. Link in chat, elevate your game now.
So all my other team fans, you guys can get this as well. 82 Nights, the official basketball intelligence system. Go get yours now so you can expand your basketball knowledge as well. You could do so on my link tree, which is on the screen. It's pinned in the comments, the chats. Make sure you guys go check out the 82 Nights. We got it in hardcover and softcover. I can't believe Maxine woke up for that call. That's wild. Also, something I gotta do before we get up out of here. All right. So there's something that we have to do. We have to go and vote. All right. So listen, go to NBA.com. If you don't have an account, you can create an account. It literally takes 2 seconds. Jalen Brunson's always in the top. You select him. Then you go Towns. All right. Bam. Then I say, and now I know these guys lost, and you're like, oh, these guys are not all-stars. But they're more than all-stars. They're Knicks. And we have to support them just because of that. Now, I know some of us may want some of these guys gone, and, you know, you're feeling a certain type of way, but we still got to get New York. And, oh, by the way, I forgot to say this earlier. I am running a Josh Hart All-Star campaign. He said on his podcast, it'll be interesting if I got voted top 5, and I think us as Knicks fans should get him there top 5. So no matter who you vote for as Knicks fans, vote for Josh Hart. I'm putting out a video. I'm gonna put out a video, and it's going to pretty much show why Josh Hart said he wants to be top 5. I would love to see it happen, because I think that if we could turn our season around and really become more dominant, I think they would send him to LA. So I want to put Josh Hart on the ballot so he can go to LA. All right. So vote Josh Hart. I'm starting that campaign. I'm getting it going. Okay. But salute to everybody in the chat. Final call for calls. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to see if the changes went into effect, because when you make changes to the channel membership, they kind of disable it for a while. Yeah, it's not there, so I'll talk about it next time. But definitely join the channel if you are subscribed. I do appreciate you guys. I'm probably gonna work on some unfiltered thoughts tonight. But definitely salute to everybody in the building. I do appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. If I could give a closing summary, this wasn't a bad loss from a standpoint of this wasn't a bad team. I told y'all the Suns are good. I watched them. They're not a perfect team, but one thing they do very well is they defend the perimeter. They're one of the best perimeter defenses in basketball, because they can guard you head up. They'll put Dylan Brooks guards anybody. He's one of the best, I guard anybody defenders in the league. And, you could put him on Brunson, and then you could put him on Towns. His range defensively is crazy. He's annoying as hell. I don't like how he tried to snatch the ball from Deuce McBride, but I like the fact that Deuce, first of all, I know we lost, and I don't like to salute individual effort in a losing effort like that, but I thought Deuce McBride was the only one, besides those turnovers that turnover down the stretch. I thought he was the only one to play well the entire game. Hustle, defense, going hard, just confidence, big three. He did all of that, and Deuce is one hell of a player, man. I think that you could afford to do a trade and consolidate. Maybe if you get a Jose Alvarado, pair him with Deuce, and then you got the 2 guards, and then get some size. And everybody else is 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Do that. But I like Deuce. I think Deuce was phenomenal. These guys are too selfless. I don't believe nobody's arguing over shots, because when Towns is out there with the second unit, how aggressive is he? He's not even more aggressive. Kolek tries to do what he does, but Kolek has hit a rough patch. So, man, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I do appreciate you guys. And I was going to do a show tomorrow in the morning time, but I'm going to do Knicks Nocturnal tomorrow night. Yeah, we going live every night. So I'm going live tomorrow night as well. Be on the lookout for that. And until next time, as always, let me get my soundboard. Even though we lose, it's always let's go Knicks.